Welcome to Keeneland. I'm Chef Ed, and today we're going to cook Cedar Plank Salmon. It's a favorite in the clubhouse, and we're going to show you start to finish how it's made. I usually go to Lowe's or Home Depot, and I go to the closet section and get 3-foot pieces of cedar plank, and then I have a guy cut them off in about 6 inches. You take them and you soak them in water, maybe an hour or two. Just kind of gets that that smell, that cedar smell will permeate into the fish eventually as we cook it. So, and it'll prevent it from burning when it's in the oven. I get a nice 6-ounce piece of salmon fillet. You can get that at Kroger's or any fish market. Get that all ready. And then I have my ingredients. And the topping is the most important. And what we have is butter. And you take that butter and you soften it. Get it nice and soft. Could even be a little softer than this. Some brown sugar. And you're just going to mix this all together. I'm going to get down and dirty here in a minute with my hands and just kind of massage it all together. Chopped pecans. Panko breadcrumbs, and that's a Japanese breadcrumb, a little coarser than a normal breadcrumb, real neutral flavor, but it acts as a binder. Get all that together, and then you just work it. And you're just going to take this, and I do think one of the interesting things about, and you can do a lot of toppings, this butter, as long as you do it like this and don't melt it, it'll sit up on top of the salmon, and it just creates this topping that's nice and thick, and it keeps the moisture in the salmon. So you just keep working this, working it, and you're just going to come up with like a little dough ball. And you can get 4 or 5 pieces of salmon, and you can stretch this a lot of different ways. So you get your basic ball of pecans, butter, breadcrumbs, and you break it up, and you just you top the salmon. And I just kind of mold it right over the salmon like that, smooth it out, and you can see it covers almost the whole thing. Take your cedar plank, lay it on there like that, and then just put it on a cookie sheet, and you might have 4 or 5 of these in the oven for probably 20 minutes. You'll see it'll get a nice coating up on top of here. It depends how you like your salmon. Some people like it medium rare, some like it more well done. Just a matter of feel. So you take that, you put it in the oven, and 20 minutes later, you're going to have the cedar plank salmon. And then what we did was we put a nice, what we call a bistro vegetable of mixed vegetables and new potatoes. And we make a little reduction we make a demi-glace, which is basically a very thin, rich gravy. We add a little bourbon to it. And then you just drizzle it on there like that. You don't have to do this part of it, just a little bit extra richness. And then, of course, I'm going to garnish it with a lemon. Like so. And there, cedar plank salmon, the way we serve it in the clubhouse at Keeneland.